All right, guys, Wednesday, September 2nd. We did this exact same Olympic lift and sequence last Tuesday, but we got a hang power snatch from the hip, 4-4-4-4-4. So we're going to build on each one of those. Now, you can go about the start position in a couple ways, okay? But we talked about this last week. The bar is going to be in the hip, the crease of the hip regardless, okay? You can do it from a static start, which means you will pick the bar up to your hip. You're going to go down into your like quarter squat. Okay, we talked about last week a lot of knee bend, a very aggressive amount of knee bend with the knees going out, weight in the middle of your foot, shoulder blades pulled back, arms long, and then knuckles turned down. Okay, so the knuckles down and the shoulders back keeps the arms long so that you can shrug and jump the bar for your legs and prevent some bending at the elbow. Okay, now dynamic and static. So the static start is going to be you get into your set position with the knees bent and all those characteristics we talked about, and you are going to pull the bar from that position. Okay, so you pull the bar up, set, go. All right, and then get it overhead. A dynamic start is very similar. Okay, however, the difference is that in a dynamic start, you're going to set your shoulders and your wrists. Okay, but you're going to be extended at the knees and hips, so you're going to be standing straight up. With a dynamic start, when you go, you're going to dip and drive almost like you would in a push press to assist the momentum of the bar, okay? So again, the static start, you get to your position, you stop, you get the bar there, you go. The dynamic start, you pull it up, you're standing straight up and down, you dip, you drive, and that helps you assist the shrug and the pull, okay? Regardless, the movement goes the exact same way. From the hip position, overhead, into a quarter squat, okay? 4 sets of 4, you're going to build on each one of those. If you did this last Tuesday, maybe try and go up even 5 pounds on the weights you did last week, okay? So that'll be part 1. Part 2, we got a 5 times AMRAP 3 minutes. So the working time's 15 minutes, okay? Movement 1, plus 1 bar muscle-ups. I'll come back to that. Then 4 hang power snatch. Weight is 135 and 93. And then we've got 12 box jump overs at 24 and 20 inches. And then we've got a 1-minute rest between those 5 3-minute AMRAPs. Okay, so the bar muscle-ups, plus 1. This means that each round that you accumulate in the workout, you are going to add a rep, okay? So round 1, 1 bar muscle-up, 4 hang power snatch, 12 box jump overs. Round 2, 2 bar muscle-ups, 4 hang power snatch, 12 box jump overs, okay? Now, the goal is that you're going to move through the skill portion of the bar muscle-ups pretty quick at the beginning. And as you accumulate, that starts to get a little bit harder and harder, okay? The hang power snatch coming off the Oli portion should be pretty warmed up for. That's a pretty heavy hang power snatch. But again, this is so that you're not motoring through the workout and doing, upwards of like 30 bar muscle-ups, that you actually have a break that you have to set up for the hang power snatch, a weight that's challenging for you. But I'd still try and pick a weight you can hang on to, okay? And then the 12 box jump overs, again, are to just prevent you from getting back to the bar muscle portion too fast, okay? A little leg burn, but also a rep volume that's going to keep you moving, okay? Now, some scaling options for the bar muscle-ups. We've got bar muscle-ups. You could do it on the rings if you really want to do this on the rings. You could do chest to bar pull-ups. You could do regular pull-ups. You could do jumping bar muscle-ups, okay, with the assistance of a box. You could do a banded bar muscle-up or a banded chest to bar pull-up or a banded pull-up, okay? And then ultimately we've got ring rows. But there's a lot of options, and again, with something like this where the skill set of the intended movement is pretty high, you want to pick something for yourself that's going to be challenging, something that when you get back to that portion, you're going to have to set up for, and you might have to rest a moment, okay? Especially as we get into the sets of like 4 or 5 and beyond. And the other thing about this is keep in mind, you get a 1-minute rest. You get a little regroup. It's not much, but it's enough to just kind of calm down and give yourself time to kind of reset. But let's, try and get probably, as far as this goes, you're going to try and get somewhere in the neighborhood of probably in the round of like 7 or 8 bar muscle-ups / chest to bar pull-ups, whatever you decide to do. And that's what we're going to record. You're going to record the total amount of bar muscle-ups or whatever you scale it with completed in this workout. Okay? All right. That's Wednesday.